Hi, my name is Todd Ferguson. I'm the Divisional Vice President of the Central Division for Tanknology. My office here is based in Elgin, Illinois, which is just outside of Chicago. I've been with Tanknology about 31 years, a little over 31 years. I came in as a technician in 1989, fresh out of college. It was my first job out of college, and decided to hit the road and learn a craft and pay off some student loans. The work that we do was very interesting to me, as it seemed to be had a higher cause as well as, it was good employment, and it's proven to be true over 31 years being able to be employed in the same company. I moved into operations after about a year and a half or a year and 3/4 in the field, and started scheduling the technicians, and after about 6 years of that, moved into a regional manager position, which had me overseeing a couple of other offices with operations staff in those offices. And then about 15 years ago, became the divisional vice president. Our area in the Central Division is made up of 15 states in the upper Midwest and 3 operations offices within that division. The states range from Western Pennsylvania down through West Virginia and Kentucky over to Kansas up through the Dakotas. So it encompasses quite a large area. And within that region, our 3 offices are placed in Columbus, Ohio, this one in Elgin, Illinois, which is outside Chicago, and our Western Plains office is in Minnesota. The number of technicians varies from year to year as we lose some and we gain some, but we're always trying to keep the stable full with some trainees to cover the areas we need. We hire in areas that we see a gap. And if you were to look at this on a map, we see technicians in the larger metropolitan areas, but also in the sparsely populated areas, so we can get more coverage. Some of the states that we work in are a little harder to reach. The Western Plains has 7 states, with a couple of the Dakotas and Western Kansas that are hard to reach, but we still get out there and can cover that. The division has a total of 43 technicians right now, and ranges anywhere from 36 to 48 at any given time, as we continually try to hire and train more people. Our division tends to do a little more tank testing, I think, than some other areas, and we have at least 16 tank testing units spread out through the division. We also spend a lot of time doing just the core testing, and we also have sump testing. Going back to the beginning of the time that I've been here at Tanknology, which is pretty close to the beginning, we started out testing mostly core testing, core compliance testing, tank testing, line testing, leak detector testing. As a matter of fact, automatic tank gauges weren't even required to be checked back then, and we didn't see very many of them in the early days. As time went on, regulations changed. We started to see more equipment and more regulation require testing, and had to adapt. One of the things that I'm most proud of Tanknology is the ability to adapt, and the way to continually come up with ways to help people comply with the regulations. As years went by, we had to learn different things. We had to learn how to do stage 2 testing in the 90s, and we were here on the onset of stage 2 as well as when they decommissioned most of the stage 2 around here. We've also had to become very efficient in checking the monitoring systems as those became more prevalent, and as the equipment changed, we changed. Our evolution follows the regulation path, as the requirements pressed everybody into doing testing on things that they hadn't done it before. And with some innovative technology and some high quality people that work at this company, we've been able to keep up and stay in front of a lot of it. We've done small projects to help our customers stay in compliance, and we've also done some very large projects when ethanol prep came along. We mobilized a large force to keep up with that when we went out and we cleaned the tanks prior to getting ethanol fuel put in them. So it's been a series of iterations in the regulations and changes in fuel that people sell that have allowed us to continue to grow and provide what I believe to be the best service in the industry. I'm Todd Ferguson, Central Division Vice President. You can find my information on our website, www.tanknology.com, where you'll find an email address or a phone for the office. You can call anytime.